attack, you keep that long roll going.
Yes, sir.
What's your name, son?
John Clem, sir.
Aren't you frightened?
Yes, sir, aren't you?
I guess everybody is, son.
But I'm not gonna run, sir.
You be careful, boy. This army can't afford to lose men like you.
Wonderful world of Disney. Now, from Walt Disney's wonderful world of color, Johnny Shiloh.
Johnny Clem was the name of a lad not in his teens when the war between the states had begun. But the name Johnny won with his drum and his gun will live in history. Johnny Shiloh, that ought to be in Mr. Lincoln's army. Johnny Shiloh, the youngest, bravest Yankee drummer boy. Johnny Shiloh, Johnny Shiloh.
Assemble the men.
Yes, sir. Fall in! Fall in! That's right. Press! Ready? Press!
Dismissed.
Jeremiah? Was I all right today?
You sure were, Johnny.
Thank you, sir. Before the Blue Raiders are called, I'm gonna be the best drummer boy in Mr. Lincoln's whole army.
Well, I'm just sure you are, Johnny.
What do you think that is?
Well, I have no idea, but I got a feeling you better hold the men, Gabe.
Sound assembly, Johnny.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Just right. Good. Ready, front.
What's your name, Lieutenant?
Sullivan, Captain.
I'm Captain J.D. McPherson of the 3rd Ohio Volunteers. By order 19061 from the Secretary of War and the Governor of the State of Ohio, I've been ordered to take command of this detachment. West, men. Your orders are as follows. You're moving tonight to Camp Dennison for a short period of training before going to the front.
Yowie!
Go home, finish any unattended affairs, and report to the courthouse at 9 p.m. Lieutenant, do you have a mount?
Yes, sir.
Then I suggest you ride into town with me.
Right, sir.
Platoon, 10 hut! Dismissed.
Gabe, we're finally going.
Yeah, it looks that way,
I
Johnny.
thought we'd never be called.
Sure. Hey, Josh!
Johnny, come on, let's go, come on.
Ready, sir.
Who's the lad, Lieutenant?
John Lincoln Clem, sir. His given name is John Joseph, but he changed the Joseph to Lincoln when the war came out of respect for the president.
He isn't the drummer boy with a platoon, is he?
No, sir, but he sure wants to be.
Oh, he's much too young.
Yeah, I know, sir. Well, he's an honorary member, sort of a mascot. He drills with the men every day.
Well, I admire that sort of spirit. But you shouldn't encourage the lad, Lieutenant.
Well, sir, there's no way to discourage him.
Land sakes, what's all that excitement about, Mr. Clem?
I don't rightly know, ma'am.
Pa, Pa!
Hello, son.
Pa, have you heard the news?
Say hello to Mrs. Jackson.
Have you heard? Hello, Mrs. Jackson.
How are you, Johnny?
We're leaving.
Who is?
The Blue Raiders. We've been called.
Called?
We're leaving tonight.
I've got to get home to Tom. Get out.
Goodbye, Mrs. Jackson.
She didn't seem too happy.
You know, Mrs. Jackson's husband will have to go to war.
She should be proud.
A person can be proud and unhappy, son.
I don't see how.
You will someday. Well, Johnny boy, I guess you're going to be losing a lot of your friends.
Nobody I care anything about, except you.
Johnny, surely you don't think you're going too.
Sure I am.
Oh, no, son. You're a boy. You're not old enough to join the Blue Raiders.
But I drove with them and marched with them.
I know, but I guess they were just sort of letting you play soldier with them for a while.
You mean, you think they never meant to take me with them?
Of course not. Now, you run along, Johnny. I have some customers to take care of.
I know the old town won't be the same when all you young fellas are gone.
I thought you'd be glad to get rid of us.
Oh, well, here's our little mascot. Hello, Johnny.
I don't think we're going to be gone long.
I don't think so either, Gabe. Those Rebs will drive you back home in no time at all.
They will not.
You tell them, Johnny, or we'll run them Rebs so ragged their tongues will hang out.
From chasing you.
The Blue Raiders will never retreat.
Oh, son, I'm just funning with you.
I don't like to hear that kind of talk about the Blue Raiders.
What next, Gabe?
That's about all of it, Josh, thanks.
I'll see you later. I'll see you down at the depot, Johnny. Don't forget to bring along your drum.
I won't.
Come on, Pop, let's go.
All right, son. I know, son, if you were along, none of them would run. No, sirree. What in tarnation are you doing, Gabe?
Closing up.
Where are you going? Wait, you can't go to war.
Why not? You want to hold that end, please?
I got a broken axle on my wagon, and my plow needs fixing.
I guess you're going to have to get somebody else to do that for you, Walter. Excuse me.
Well, when are you leaving?
Night.
Can't you wait a couple of days and do my fixing first?
Afraid not.
Well, how am I going to plow my fields?
I got no idea.
Well, that's the darndest thing I ever heard.
I'm sorry, Walt.
Plain foolishness. Why, I don't even know what they're fighting about.
To save the Union, Mr. Matthews.
Boy, nobody's gonna save this country except the farmers.
Okay? My pa says I can't go with the platoon.
That's about right, Johnny.
Well, I gotta go, Gabe.
Come here. Now, listen, you know, you got all kinds of soldiers in the war, and there's some of them that get to go out and do the fighting, and then there's some of them that got to stay home, too. See?
I don't believe that.
No, that's true. There's, for instance, there's going to be a lot of people needing help on their farm, like Mr. Matthews there. A lot of them, anyway.
But that won't help to save Mr. Lincoln Jr.
Well, yes, it will. You can help just as much by staying home and helping to build something as just going out and destroying things.
Then why are you going, Gabe?
Well, I think that I'm doing what I think I gotta do, that's all.
But why can't I go?
Well, let me make it plain to you, Johnny. For one thing, you never have been mustered, so you ain't really a member of the Blue Raiders at all.
Well, how can I get mustered?
Why don't you go ask Jeremiah about that, huh?
That's what I'll do. Because I want to go out and help the most. Sam, where's Jeremiah?
Why, he's inside with the captain.
I gotta see him.
Oh, you can.
Well, hello, Johnny. What are you doing here?
I gotta talk to you, Jer.
Talk fast, lad. I got a lot to do.
Gabe said I'm not a member of the platoon, so I can't go with you.
Well, I never said you could.
But I can drum as good as Frankie.
Johnny, you're too young.
Oh, Jer, if I can't go, I'll just die.
Well, it's not up to me.
Is it up to the captain?
Now, listen, don't you go bothering the captain. What you need, young fella, is your father's permission.
If I get him to say yes, can I go?
Well, that'll be up to the captain.
Pa! I just talked to Jeremiah, and he says if you'll say yes, the captain will take me as a drummer boy.
No, son.
Please let me join, Pa.
I sure admire you wanting to go. But you're too young. I told you so before.
But, Pa, they need me. Mr. Lincoln needs every man he can get.
They wouldn't take you, son. And even if they would, I couldn't let you go.
Why not?
Well, when your mother died, I promised her I'd always take care of you. And if I let you go off to war, I'd be breaking that promise.
Isn't helping to save the Union more important than a promise?
I know how you feel, Johnny, but I need you here.
Please, Pa.
That's final. You'll have to stay here with me.
All right, Pa.
Thank you, son.
Can I go see the Blue Raiders off tonight?
Sure you can.
Distinguished officers, and our brave Blue Raiders. I know as mayor I speak for all of you, and I say to our heroes who are marching away to war that our best wishes and our prayers for a quick victory and a speedy return go with you. God bless bless you.
Bye, Johnny.
Bye, Gabe.
You gotta take care of everything around here for me. You can be sure and write to me, too, you hear?
Sergeant!
Yes, sir.
Fall in the men. It's time we left for the depot.
Yes, sir. Sound assembly for us, huh? Come on.
Bye, Johnny.
Bye, Jer.
Johnny, I sure wish you were going along. All right, and I'll tell you all about it.
Ready, front!
All present and accounted for, sir. Platoon! Forward! March! About 1 minute. Very good.
Captain McPherson, sir.
Yes?
I gotta go with the Raiders.
Well, that's not likely. We're taking men, not boys.
Oh, please, sir.
You just be a good lad and go home, son. Are all the men on board?
Yes, sir.
Conductor, start the train.
All aboard! I'm sorry, Johnny. I'll bring you a rev drum, huh?
You quit sighing and go on home, Johnny. Go on. Go on.
Johnny Clem. Who's there?
Our mascot.
Johnny, you're a long way from home, boy.
Johnny.
Hello, Gabe.
How'd you get on
Sergeant, let me see that roster.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing on this train?
Johnny!
Drummer Boy Clem reporting, sir.
Didn't I tell you that you weren't to come with us?
I couldn't help myself, sir.
Your father know about this?
No, sir.
When he finds out, he'll skin you alive.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant, what are you going to do with him?
Me? Well, I don't know, sir.
Please let me go with you, sir.
Well, I don't see that I have any choice. I can't turn the train around, and I can't throw you off, though I'd like to.
Thank you, sir.
Lieutenant, you can write to the boy's father from Camp Dennison. Oh, but in the meantime, show him what it means to be a real soldier.
Yes, sir. Sergeant, you started all this.
Me.
You gave him the drum. Now you take care of it.
Yes, sir.
I hoped you would be glad to see me.
I'd be glad to heat up the seat of your pants so you don't cool off for a week. That's what.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gabe.
Well, you're going to be a lot sorrier before this is all over. How about... Hey! How about... Hey! Well, hey! What's the matter with you, soldier? Don't you know you left me right?
Golly, Gabe.
Sergeant!
Sergeant, I thought I was going to be a drummer boy.
You must have the drummer boy.
No, sir.
You want to be a regular or you want to get out of camp?
I want to be a soldier, sir.
Right, case! all that bore clean, soldier?
No, sir.
First thing a soldier learns is keep his rifle clean.
Yes, sir.
Get back in ranks. Put up. Help! Mean you haven't finished that detail yet, soldier?
Almost, sir.
Cleaned your rifle?
Yes, sir.
All right, empty the rest of that swell. Report to your platoon and full marching equipment. On the double.
Yes, sir. Sergeant, sir? Aren't you being extra hard on me, sir?
Well, nobody's making you stay, Johnny.
Oh, I know, sir.
You ready to quit now?
No, sir.
All right, soldier. All right, fall in! Fall in! Fourth file! Ready! Charge! Fall in! Fall in! On the double! On the double! Close it up! Close it up! Head, hut! Platoon! About! Hey! Johnny, haven't you got about enough for today?
No, sir.
Tune halt. Rest. Want me to carry your rifle, Clem?
No, sir.
Tune, head, hut. Foot, hut. Come on, boys, sound off. Johnny. Hey, Johnny, come on. Come on, son. Nah, he's dog-tired.
Poor little fella.
Nah, I better pick him up and put him to bed.
No, no. Treat him just like you would a soldier.
No, Jerry, I can't get any meaner to him.
Sergeant, that's an order. Good night, Gabe.
Yes, sir. Clem! Private Clem! This has been over for hours.
Then I guess I'll go to bed.
Not yet. Come with me.
But it's still nighttime.
Soldier!
Yes,
On a double! Don't fall asleep there, soldier.
of course not, Sergeant.
Just remember what the good book says. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Boy, it's freezing.
Why, that's good for you. Good for you.
I don't mind you working me to death all day, but you have to try and drown me at nighttime, sir? Oh, Gabe. Oh, it's freezing.
There you are. March your place. Huh. Tune. Huh. Order. Huh. Pull out. Sure wish I could do something kind of nice for him before he leaves.
Like what?
Well, I thought maybe we could, get his picture taken in uniform so he can recall his army days.
You think that's a good idea?
He earned it, Jer.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Attention! Present! Arm!
Carry on, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Dismiss.
Oh, help me some more.
All right, ready now, boys? Ready? All right, go.
Gee, Gabe,
Huh?
I don't know how to thank you.
No need to thank me, Johnny.
You know, for a while there, I thought you was mad at me.
Well, it must have been your imagination.
All right, thank you, men, thank you. All right, son, it's your turn next.
Come on, Gabe.
Go ahead, Johnny.
No, I ain't going with you. Go on.
It's no worse
go
than
on.
having a tooth pulled.
Go on in there. Pull your coat down back.
Stand right there, son. And don't move.
Stand up straight and be a big soldier.
If you don't mind, sir, I'd like to have it at bayonet charge.
All right, lad. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Go. Hold it.
Oh, Jer.
When you're finished here, the captain wants to see Johnny.
Oh.
I said hold it. Hold it. Good. Thank you, son.
When will my picture be ready, sir?
Sometime this afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. Brady.
Yep, come on.
Come on, Johnny. Johnny!
John Clem reporting, sir.
Rest. Hello, Johnny.
Hello, Pa.
Your father's here to take you home, lad.
You can't, Pa. I won't go.
Now, please, son.
But don't you see, Pa? I'm a soldier now. I can't leave.
Johnny.
And even if you make me go, I won't stay. I'll run away. Don't you see, Pa? I belong in Mr. Lincoln's army. You tell him, Captain McPherson.
Johnny, come here. Sit down. Now, you're not a member of the Army, lad.
But I did everything Gabe told me to, sir.
I'm sorry, but you've got to go home.
But, Captain,
Dismissed.
Yes, sir. I'll send back my uniform, sir.
There's no need. It wouldn't fit any other soldier.
Captain McPherson, I want you to know that it was an honor to serve under you, sir.
Thank you, Johnny.
Next stop, Marietta. Marietta's your stop. What in the name of all that's holy you think you're doing here?
Drummer Boy Clem reporting for duty, sir.
No matter to box your ears.
Listen,
you know
Gabe.
That? Come here, you go off like the captain.
Ow.
Shut up. Shut up. Huh. Dismiss. Get out of here.
This is ridiculous. I've known of men deserting the Army to get home, but I've never known of anyone deserting home to get in the Army.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not going home.
I don't see where you've got any choice, Johnny.
Yes, I do, sir. I'll go with the Indiana Regiment down the road, sir.
Well, they won't take you.
Yes, they will. I asked on the way up here.
Oh, you did you? I ought to give you a good thrashing, you know that?
Sergeant, that won't solve a thing.
Oh, it might make me feel a little better.
Captain, I wish that...
Son, I'm sorry. I can't assume the responsibility for taking you with us. Now, if you want to go with the Indiana Regiment, that's entirely up to you.
Yes, sir. Bye, Gabe.
Goodbye, John. Wait just a minute. Go on out. Wait outside there. Go on. You mind if I make a suggestion?
Listen, if you've got a suggestion to make, you go right ahead and make it.
Well, first, what are we gonna do if his father don't show up before we gotta leave?
Look, Sergeant, I feel as badly about this as you do.
Now, he's gonna join that Indiana regiment. He'll do it.
Gabe, I can't take him into battle. He's just a little boy.
Well, he's more than a little boy to me. He's more like he was my own kid. I watched him grow up every day of his life.
Sergeant, just what are you trying to say?
Well, I'm trying to say that strangers, he goes over there, strangers ain't gonna look after him so good as we could. So, can we just keep him?
Gabe, would you be willing to take care of him?
Oh. Well, I am willing to try. Huh?
All right. All right, get the boy a regulation drum.
Yowie!
You get out of here. Oh, take care. Johnny, come on, son. Come on, I want to show you something.
Oh, Gabe.
Get out of there. Come on now, get up out of there. All right, come on. Now look, son, right there, that's where we're heading.
Thunderation. Sure is something to make a soldier proud of.
That's just the Army of the Cumberland, son.
You mean that's not the whole Grand Army?
It's just one of several of them. Now, right over on the other side of that mountain, that's where the Confederate armies are camped. They're just sitting there getting ready to attack us.
After seeing our army, I feel sorry for them.
Well, don't you do that, 'cause they got us outnumbered good. And if General Buell don't get here in time, they're just liable to chase us clean back to Newark.
Company! Fall in!
can't wait to move into the front lines.
Neither can I.
I'll bet when the Rebs hear us roll the long roll, they'll run like jackrabbits.
Don't be too sure. They roll the long roll at Bull Run.
Johnny, come along with me, son.
Sure.
Come on.
Where are we going?
Don't answer many questions. You'll find out. Come on.
Hey, wait for me. Church somehow doesn't seem to belong in the middle of all this.
Oh, that's God's doing, Johnny. I guess he's got his reasons for wanting to have his house here. It's a pretty good time for us to say a couple prayers.
Lord, I just wanted to ask you to take care of my father and my sisters. They're having an awful hard time at home. And take care of Mr. Lincoln's soldiers wherever they are. And if you have time, would you get General Buell here in a hurry? What's the name of this place, Gabe?
Shiloh.
The name of the place is Shiloh.
Johnny!
Rise attack!
Come here!
Rise attack! The Rebs out there are thicker than fleas on the dog.
What are you standing there for? Get to your companies. Go on, Johnny. Sound assembly. Johnny! Get them horses out of there. What's the matter with you?
Attack, you keep that long roll going.
Yes, sir.
What's your name, son?
John Flint, sir.
Aren't you frightened?
Yes, sir, aren't you?
I guess everybody is, son.
Which general are you, sir?
General Thomas, boy.
I may be scared, General, but I'm not gonna run, sir.
You're not, eh? Well, neither am I. We'll make it.
We sure will, sir.
You be careful, boy. This army can't afford to lose men like you.
Yes, General, sir.
Lieutenant, deploy your batteries in close support and commence firing. Advance and engage the enemy, Captain. Press your attack and give them no quarter.
Yes, sir.
Johnny!
Jeremiah! Jer!
You gonna hold him here, son?
Yes, sir.
You hear that, men? Johnny Shiloh here won't run any further. And neither will I. You gonna leave us here to fight him alone? Fight!
All right, Frankie?
I ran, Sergeant.
All right, you weren't the only one that ran. See, Johnny?
Way back by that pond.
Johnny?
Yes?
Fighting's over for tonight, son.
Jeremiah. He was right by me when he got... Jer was killed.
We carried him back with us.
Did we win?
Oh, they licked us pretty bad. But old Blood and Whiskers will get him tomorrow.
Who?
Grant.
I didn't run, Gabe.
I know that, Johnny.
I wanted to, but I was too scared.
You kept drumming, didn't you?
I had to. My hands were so nervous I couldn't make them stop.